It is Sunday, July 10th, 2022. I'm here at Long Beach Veterans Memorial Stadium for the Long Beach High Performance Swap Meet. It's a once-a-month thing. I usually make it out every month. I missed last month, so we're back out here for the July edition. Lots of great cars here to see as usual. Lots of stuff that is for sale, lots of stuff that isn't for sale. A little bit of everything, but always a great treat to see what's here. So without further ado, let's go get started right now. So I usually start in the southeast corner since it seems to fill in first, and then this is a weird one because it's already like 7 o'clock. Cars are still rolling in, so a lot of people do roll in late to this one as opposed to Pomona, where usually I get there at like 6 a.m. and there's already a bunch of cars already in place. So look at this 63 Galaxy Convertible. There's a very nice 60 Impala to a hardtop. And also I did shoot the Camarillo Collector Car Appreciation Day show yesterday. So that video will be up on Wednesday, since I like to get the swap meet videos up the day of. This one's even got a record player under the dash, so it's fully accessorized. So I shot that show yesterday. I wasn't originally going to shoot it, and then my buddy called me, said he wanted to go. So we just went, and then I filmed it while I was there. Here's a short bed C10 that's for sale with no information, so it does us absolutely no good. At least we can look at it. I always got to mention swap meet rules apply. If you see a phone number in the video for some reason, check the date of the video so you know it hasn't been like a year or months since the video. Some of these cars do sell on this weekend, some do not, for various reasons, but use your best judgment before you start dialing those digits. I always mention that. As I snag my shirt on the chain link fence. Nicely patinaed Chevy. And it will not be doing Glendale Cruise Night next week, as far as I can tell. I think I said I was going to do that one. It's a weird one. It's actually on my birthday, and it's also my mother's wedding anniversary, so we're getting together, and I won't be able to go to Glendale Cruise Night. I'm sure somebody else will film that one. I may try to shoot another show earlier in the day just to get something up next weekend. For sure I'll have the Camarillo video up because that's already shot. And that'll be up, I think, on Wednesday. I actually wound up having a really good turnout. He's got the club. I just have to mention when there's a club, I don't know why. Sort of became like a running thing last time I shot this event. There's a slammed C10 short bed. Little Chevy S10, and then he put an old Bravada grill on it. Remember the old Bravada, which was like their version of the Blazer. This one's got the old 90s style billet grills on it. That's a patina Ford F1. Got like a car tank, it's like it's out of a Mustang or something like that. That tank. I think that is a Mustang tank. And another announcement, I do have my 74 Econoline I said I was going to pick up. I did put some pictures of it in the community posts. That's back at my house. Filed the points. Put some fuel down in it, and it fired, so I'll be doing some work on that. I have to do the carburetor on it and things like that. The brakes actually are up with both reservoirs holding fluid. K5 Blazer. I don't think we've seen this one before. Maybe we have, I don't know. So as I was saying, the Econoline, this guy's got a club as well. So that, I said it is running. I need to get it running better. So I'm not sure. I've never really done serious project car videos on the channel. I know there's a lot of guys that's their specialty. It just, to me, it seems like a lot of them, it's the same thing, PowerPoints, and it starts. Which is kind of what happened with the van, so it's nothing really crazy. I did clean it out. It had a nice mouse motel in it. And our first backwards parker. 72 Nova. Clean early Ford bump side. This one's a farm and ranch special. I don't think I've ever seen one of that one before. Did have a really nice 71 camper special 250 a few years ago. Of course, I sold it right before the prices went crazy on them. The G-body Cutlass. So I said, I don't know what I'm shooting next weekend yet. I know there's a Woody show, I believe on the 23rd in Santa Barbara. I'm going to try to hit that since it'll be nice and cool. So July, usually the car shows kind of slow down a bit due to the heat. And it comes back in August with lots of shows to choose from. This guy's got his cooler. Got the cooler and the visor. And the front bumper guard. There's a bare metal patina truck. That shifter there. Lots going on this truck. It's even got handcuffs. Guess you're into that sort of thing. Nicely original C10 short bed. I realize we haven't had any cars for sale other than that one truck that didn't have any information. So hopefully, I did see the main line when I walked through. There were some cars for sale, so there will be cars for sale in the video. This is just like the warm-up. F1. I also did shoot Pomona a couple of weeks ago, and of course there was a lot of cars there for sale. Nobody notified me if they sold anything or bought anything from that swap meet. I have had people tell me they've purchased cars or sold cars because of these videos, so it does happen. We've seen this Toyota before. Nice El Camino. Actually, I did look into getting a press pass for Pebble Beach, but they have all sorts of requirements and hoops you gotta jump through, so decided against it. I just thought it'd be pretty funny to get one, and like I said, their application is a little odd to say the least, so I said I'll just kind of leave it at that. I just thought it'd be funny because it's actually the weekend after this, so it'd be funny to go there and say, yeah, check out my last video from the Long Beach swap meet, and then say that at doing a Pebble Beach video. But and it's like $425 to get in otherwise, so that's definitely out of my budget. Very nice Camaro. I actually may try to make it up for concourse dilemmas. I don't know yet. Obviously, that's a lot of fuel to drive up there, especially if I take an old car. I need to check with a friend of mine, see if I can stay at his place. Very nicely done Camaro. I know I've seen the Studebaker pickup here before. There was actually a lot of Studebakers at the Camarillo show yesterday, so if you like Studebakers, check out that video. There's a really cool original Silverhawk in that video as well. Got an Impala steering wheel. Like I said, the thing with Long Beach is I have to start filming at around 7, and then it fills in while I'm filming. And by the time I'm done filming, it starts emptying out. So it's sort of, I have to hit it. This guy's got the club as well. But I sort of have to hit it right at the right time, or you really can't film this event. And I do mainly show the cars. I don't show the parts because I'd be here all day showing parts. And honestly, there's just not enough time to do both. Just lowered Blazer. Some sort of three-wheel motorcycle car thing. Not quite sure what it is. It's not old, obviously. And we've seen this Monte Carlo here as well. This one actually is for sale. This is our first for sale car with an actual phone number and price. This one could be yours for $19,000. For this Monte. It's kind of a rare two-door Chevelle wagon. Don't see these very often. Very clean 80s G-Body 442. Not for sale, but extremely clean. Of course, this 80s El Camino with the club. Original Impala sedan. This guy always parks over here in about the same area every month. Couple nice pickups. They left his fog lights on this 67 with the Shelby touches. This is a Shelby GT500. You have this very original Bronco pickup shows up. This guy's here just about every month. Nice 66 El Camino. This 55 Chevy pickup. Good look at the detail. He's got the old style wiring room. Suburban with the LS swap, supercharger, 16-inch Impala just rolled in. Then get situated. This one that is for sale. This there you go, 14,000 with an LS swap. This one's a C10 4x4 with a cap on it. Nice Fairlane. Slammed and primered C10.
Va a salir ese carro. ¿Quién lo tomó?
The Impala's decided to move. A couple more of the C10s that show up. There's actually a whole like C10 club that comes to this every month. There's a nice C20 Cheyenne. Now this one has this old topper on it. You always see these guys who find these and they just rip these interesting old toppers off and either get rid of them or sell them or just junk them. So it's still kind of neat to see them sometimes. See this one has the original manufacturer tag on it. It's Still nice to see them with the original toppers on them that were era correct. I mean, obviously they weren't factory installed, but little Volkswagen diesel pickup. I actually had one of these for a little while. I can verify they will not get out of their own way. They're quite slow. I'm not going to get in there because they're making breakfast, but there's Westphalia. 69 Camaro.
She was taking him down towards the police station.
There's a 57 Chevy Convertible that's for sale for $95,000. Not sure if the number is legible or not. It's written very lightly in pen that's running out of ink. But it's either like a very original car or older restoration to me. I'll give you a good look at it. You decide whether it's worth $95,000. I believe this was what, the dusty rose color. That's what they called that. I almost bought a two-door hardtop in that color many years ago. Little Beetle. '67 Impala. There's that 61 that we saw earlier. Speaking of Impalas and lowriders, or the lowrider video I shot at the convention center, Long Beach Convention Centers, I believe hit number 4 on my top videos of all time, which is really good. So there's that. So if you haven't seen that, check that video out. There's a clean Ford F1 pickup. Need to be careful, one of the vendors has music playing, and I'd really not have to re-upload this video more than once. So I always have to be mindful of the music. I think it's far away enough and I could talk over it enough that I won't have an issue, but I'll quickly show you the 72 Ranchero. This guy's here every month as well. 65 Impala Convertible is for sale. $56,500. I'll show you the pumps in the trunk there. Alright, so this Nova just rolled in with the LS power.
Yeah, bro, this is the only thing on this car that's, I mean, that's
Really a good look here. This car is for sale. There's your $149,000. There you go. You can tilt your TV to the side. I've seen this Cadillac that's for sale as well. So he's asking 7,000. I'll show you some rest of the car here. Give you a good look at what's going on with this 39 Chevy.
Well, that's what I told you. That's why I was telling them that. Those are my cars.
I think it's nice about this event. It's near enough to the ocean. It's, you know, in July it's got a nice breeze out here. So it's still very cool. I'm sure by the end of the event it'll be warm, but so they do get a lot of locals coming out just to show off their cars, such as the 64 Impala. It's a 65 Super Sport Convertible. You can see the cars are still going in here. Cool Suburban. Dig the patina on the C10 short bed. He's got the lettering on it and everything. This guy's another regular here in this Blazer. There's a Fox Body Mustang that's for sale for $7,000. It's an '87. Not sure which motor it has. This one is looks like a manual transmission. I still have my convertible Fox. I really need to get out and drive it. I pretty much let my mother use it. It's like her extra car, if you will. Occasionally I'll pull it out and drive it. My mother actually likes driving that car, so I just leave it over at her place. '64 Cadillac. Nice '61 Impala. Here's another one. There's a lot going on. Lots of detail. I should check out the exhaust here in the bed. That's pretty wild. '65 Impala. That's the clean Chevy C10 Apache. These guys actually already filled this line, but then these guys kind of rolled in a little late.
Tighten them up.
58 Cadillac. I know this guy's a regular here. Looks like he's still a work in progress. He's got a little bit of interior pulled apart. And this early Mustang. There's this Model A with a, you guessed it, an early Hemi, 36,500. And if you like this sort of thing, we did do the Roadster show in Pomona a few weeks back. There's lots of great Roadsters in that video, pickups and otherwise. Early Plymouth Barracuda. This one's a 65 model. Could be yours for 7,500. It's got a 360 in it. I guess I can roll right into this 68 Camaro. This one is not for sale, this convertible. I talked to this guy here once before. Well, Skylark's not really for sale, but little Ford Bronco. Good look. Not for sale though. This car is rolling through. Studebaker. Not sure what's going on here. This 87 Grand National. You know the information there for 40,000.
What's the history on this car? LA, you found it.
This is Impala. truck. Little 64 Impala 4-door hardtop. Pair of 59 Impala flat tops.
It's right there. It's right there.
It's a F100 short bed that is for sale. Here's your information, $26,000. It's a 1964 model. This one's got buckets and console and under dash air. That one's the big window variety. It's a 80s C10. It's been LS swapped. For information. Get the back for you.
I gotta make the video, man.
Gotta make the video. All right, you want to be in the video? You're in the video.
No, I'll watch your channel. So
All right, Doc.
all right.
Oh, gotta get past the mirror there. That's his truck, and that one's been LS swapped as well. There's a very patinaed C10 long bed. Got a little bit of a weight reduction there. Here's for $9,800. It's a 65 model. Not gonna go back here.
Oh, nice, beautiful, very similar. Yeah. I have a 58 Continental and a 62 Vette.
This is 88 Monte Carlo. This guy's got the full-on thing that goes around the steering column, because you remember those 80s GM steering columns you could punch with a screwdriver. About a Toyota Corona. This one you don't see very often anymore. Those cars that just used to be everywhere, now they're just pretty much all gone. Nice Ford bump side. Short bed. Parked backwards. International travel all the way through.
That guy Jimmy the joint?
It's a little Honda K-van from Japan.
Mickey's is just sitting in his
Right
backyard
hand
riding the wheel
drive.
now.
The red one?
Yeah. There's no rent to drive.
So a lot of these have been coming over from Japan. So it'll be a little bit different on these shores. And check out the 80s style graphics on this Vega panel. This is like straight out of an 80s car show. Cars rolling through.
I mean, I guess he just didn't like
Good, have meats on that. Chevy panel with an LS.
Well, it's already out there.
A very original looking C10 short bed with an inline 6. This one does actually have a for sale sign. No price on it though, but it's your information. Get you down the side of the truck. Couple nicely painted Fords.
They don't have brakes or buttons.
Not for sale though.
Back in the day,
About a Buick Impala, which is of course their version of the Nova. Another one you don't see very often anymore. Of course, Pontiac had the Ventura, the 66 El Camino gasser. Quick walk through. I'm gonna try to find some more cars that are for sale.
If you get it next year, that's
This 40 Deluxe.
it's probably 25,000. It's got 347 structure.
It's on the other side.
I think we reached the part of the show where it's at its fullest.
Maybe.
Neat Olds-powered Roadster in a traditional style. Here's a C10 that is for sale. This could be for $32,000. Give me a good look. It is a short bed step side variety. Sure. Side here. Datsun Roadster, it's for sale for $14,500.
That's really good.
Get back there, got the doors open. Still a Fury station wagon. So that interesting console going on in there. Not for sale though, but a neat wagon. It's an early Mustang that's for sale. $12,700. Get a good idea what's going on. This board panel. This could be used for $40,000. If the information will come through there. I'll come around the other side, show you the engine. He's got it parked right up on the back there. Here you go, the 351.
He was the attorney.
Here's your JC Whitney special. one at Pomona. Make sure that's for sale. The El Camino for $6,500. I don't think there's a phone number. Oh, there's on the windshield. It's a 53 Chevy sedan delivery. There's your information. There's no price on it. Folks, you got to put a price on these things. That's the number one thing that's going to scare off the prospective buyers is not having a price on your car. I mentioned this time and time again. Little French tune antenna that's very clean roadster. We actually do have an Econoline 2nd gen. It's got a little bit of roof rot. That's what you usually get. So whenever you're looking at one of these, you always want to check those roof rails. So like I said, I've got, there's essentially this is a 300 series, but mine's a tall top camper. Anyways, I hope I'll have it on the road here in the next few weeks.
I know the owner. Not right now.
Okay, I had a couple of people want me to shoot their cars that are in the aisles I haven't gotten to yet. I said I'll get to them when I get over there. Otherwise, I'll get all sorts of messed up time-wise. I know we've seen this one before. I think I talked to this guy. The guy who owns this watches the channel, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's this Nova.
What do you have?
Come over here. This guy's got a crowd around it. Sure, this one's for sale. This one is a 64 for $42,000. This 64 and a half Mustang is for sale. This one's got a 260 in it. Yeah, $28,000. I think there was a phone number there somewhere. Let's get you there. There's a phone number. Very clean car though. So it's a very early Windsor block 260. This T-bucket. I think there's another car rolling through with some music playing, so we'll have to get you this quickly and cut it. That guy pretty much only has subwoofers going on his car. Let me see, this middle aisle here is always the hardest to shoot. This car is very yellow. Yeah, this middle aisle is always the hardest to shoot because there's always cars rolling through with different music playing. Plus a lot of people. Ford bump size short bed. See if this Falcon's got a for sale sign on it. It does not. 41 Chevy. This one's even got the curb peeler. 38 Chevy, it's parked backwards. Nice 60 Chevy station wagon. Noodles of patina. And Cadillac lights. There's a Cadillac for sale. This one's Rome d'Elegance, there's your information. Early Ranchero. There's a 63. It's our early Falcon Ranchero, I should say. Obviously the early Ranchero would be the 57, 59. But you know what I mean. Very clean K5 Blazer.
I see the firing order.
It's a 36 Great Race car. It's like a ran Great Race 07, 13, and 15.
Was that like a straight?
Look that up. If you've never been down where they either one of the stops or the beginning or the end of a Great Race, it's always worth checking out if it's going to be in your area. In fact, I shot the beginning of the Great Race in Riverside, I don't know, a few years ago. It's one of my early videos. It's still on the channel. I think it was one of the first car events I shot for the channel. I'm sure it's got like hardly any views on it, but I did shoot it. But it's always worth checking out if they're coming through your town. I've been to, I remember one year I went when it ended in Pasadena, and I went another year when it ended in Virginia Beach when I was in the Navy out that way in Virginia back in the 90s. They always get some really interesting cars running that race. I looked into it. It's very expensive to run that race, so I've never done it myself, but at least I've gone to their events. I'm sure the prices have gone up over the years. It's not an inexpensive endeavor for sure. And here's an 88 Corvette Anniversary Edition for sale. One that was all white. So it could be yours for $15,000, 43,000 or 45,000 miles on this one. It's got a little bit of wear on the white leathers, you can imagine. That 80s leather didn't hold up super well. You don't see the Anniversary Edition very often. Even when they were new, they were rare. So kind of a neat one. This one, they said they were all white, with white wheels. I remember growing up, there was one of these in the showroom at the Chevy dealer in Culver City. And I thought it was pretty cool. Chewy!
I buy shit that I don't fucking, it's an investment.
The 68 Camaro. This Pontiac Grand Prix. Very original, no for sale sign on it. Still has the Pontiac wheel covers, buckets, and console. It's another car you don't see very often anymore. It's a 66 Ranchero Project. It beers for $4,500. Has a cracked windshield, and unfortunately somebody did add one of those 70s pop-up sunroofs, which unfortunately does hurt the value of the vehicle. Does need a lot of work though. Last tagged in 2010. About a Pinto station wagon. Judging by what I got for my 64 Ranchero, I'd say that high on that 66 prices. I would judge that to be fairly high. My 64 was in better condition than that. I sold that for less than he's asking for that, quite a bit less. Here's a Chevy G-Series van, complete with the 70s slot mags. Not for sale though, but short body with the diamond quarter windows. So they get these C10 clubs coming out here every single month. So let's do a quick walkthrough unless one of them has a for sale sign on it. This nice Mustang convertible, not for sale though. 260 Windsor. It's a 64 Chevy Impala Lowrider. Detail on the roof line there. Yeah, this Crown Victoria, we saw this rolling through earlier in the video. The LS in it. And it's lifted. So it's definitely wild. This is out of Arizona, so probably why we haven't seen it. So I think I'm going to do most of this walk around style unless I see something for sale at this point, or that's something completely different. It's an interesting 65. You see the custom door handles. C10 that is for sale. So it could be yours for $15,000. There's your information. And 6. Dodge rolling through.
Come on.
Chevy. Look at this rod. Neat Coronet. factory Impala.
I don't like it.
It feels weird.
67 Chevelle. Truck is rolling through. From one Camaro to another, we got this 90 IROC. Here's for 21,000. I believe these were all the 305s with the automatic, all the convertibles.
Oh yeah.
I've seen this Belvedere before. Oh, smart car. Why not? Got this Corvette. This one could be here for 15,000. That's 2002. Hey, it has a for sale sign on it. A 32 Ford Roadster, used for 30,000. LS powered S10. Good years for 20,000. I'm not sure if it's going to pop up.
It's him and his brother. Yeah. And they
Lightning pickup from back before it meant it was an electric pickup. The new Ford Lightning, if you don't know, is electric. So 03 Dodge van, 11,800. Not sure if it's built out or not. Nope. See, the guy's working on it, so I'm not going to bother him. Up, here come the car alarms. I don't think I could ever do a Long Beach. Oh, here, this truck is for sale. The C30. This is 8,000. It's a 69 model with air conditioning. I'll give you a look inside. Yeah, I think I'm going to hurry up a bit because I think we're at the point where cars are going to start leaving. So I can at least bring you as many of the cars that are for sale as possible. I'm trying to avoid the music. There's 84 square bodies for sale. No price, so there's your information. It's pretty clean, but it's an old Cutlass. What is for sale? This one's 28,000, so he does have a price on this one. Says it's got an LS in it, so according to the sheet, and it's painted up similar to a Hurst Olds, but it's not a Hurst Olds. I told the owner of this Grand Prix I'd film it. He's a viewer of the channel. And it is for sale. Buckets and console. On this one, we can look at the back. I'll give you the information. 22,000. It's got a 455 in it with a 400 trans. It's a 53 Chevy Convertible. So I need to hurry up and show the stuff that is for sale before we start actually rolling out of here. But we'll get you this beautiful 62 Convertible. This is his car. He watches the channel.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. It's a 2009.
Loves you, Mike.
There you go. 35,000. SL 550 Roadster. So.
55.
I told him I'd get it. It's an AMG model too, so it's the hot rod. So you get a little bit of everything here at the swap meet.
You guys ready?
Good look. All right, we got it for you. All right, take it easy. So short bed C10, 74, so pre-smog, 19,500. I had a 74 years ago. I hate to tell you what I sold it for, but you'll cry because this was before they got popular. It's about 57. So it's 65,000. The LS swapped in. Guessing the front end's been upgraded and everything as well. I certainly hope so if it has an LS in it. The little Frenched in antenna there. I always like to show the little details when they pop up. Roll into this. It's a Plymouth. This one is not for sale. It's a neat Pontiac here. It's got Utah plates.
I gotta call that idiot. See how he's going.
I believe we have seen this one before. If we have, we'll look at it again. It does have a California tag on the back here. A little angry. The van I picked up had blue plates on it, but someone stole them. So I've actually got to get white plates, and it is on non-op. So if they had them, I would be able to keep them. But it is a California van. And GTX. It's got the big block 440 in it. It could be yours for $35,000. And we'll give you a good look at this one. That's just a neat car. Here's a 60s C10 with a 70s bed on it. For sale, no price. No price, no information. But he put a 70s bed on it. So like I said, no information, so we got no way to contact the guy anyway. Maybe he'll show up at one other swap meet.
But everything
It's gorgeous, man. He loves this.
Another C10. This one's $25,000. Has all the information there. Very nice condition. Let's see if I can get you a shot of the interior. I think it just has a flyer on it. It's not for sale. Got a 56 Bel Air 4-door hardtop. Big Suburban. Woody. We got a surfboard under the hood. Actually, it's a Woody show. I'm still trying to make the Woody show in Santa Barbara. I think it's the 23rd, so it's like in 2 weekends from now. I'll try to hit that one because it'll be nice and cool up in Santa Barbara for that. And it's a bunch of Woodies. Another Ford Lightning pickup. Back before they were electric.
But if someone offered me,
One of these big Chevy panels. This one's not for sale as well. Give you a good look though. It's something a little bit different. Any more car alarms? The 57 Plymouth Belvedere, not for sale. But you don't see these. It's got a push button transmission. This is the Belvedere. I'm guessing it's probably a 318 poly. You just don't see these. Of course, I still have a 59 wagon in my yard.
Oh yeah.
I'll get to eventually.
There's one available exactly like that.
I got like 5 car alarms going off behind me. Yeah, that's Cadillac. I didn't realize car alarms were still a thing. I remember I had a car with a car alarm back in the 90s, and all it was good for was running the battery down. A 62 Coupe. Chevy. This is the one like the groceries one where they could set up a little grocery stand here. You've never seen one of these. I guess it's like the moment when everyone just sets their car alarms off. You don't see these very often, but it was a factory thing. Like I said, they would sell groceries or whatever out of these. So I squeeze by. It'd give me just enough room to get in there. So not something you see very often. Oh good, now we don't have any more car alarms. So somebody left these classic cars for sale flyers on all the cars, so it looks like it looks like a for sale sign every time I run across one of those, but it's not. So someone just left large flyers on a lot of these cars. So if you're wondering why I'm skipping cars that are for sale, they actually are not for sale. So, Ford with the flathead, no fenders.
See, you're supposed to add scoops like that.
This Cadillac. This one could be yours for $25,000. for sale, $15,000. It's got a V6 in it. I'm not sure where the prices are on the Cutlasses, but I don't know. Here's a G-Body Skylark. This one is also $15,000. $13,500 if they take out the audio system. 66,000 original miles. Very clean 71 Chevelle. Doesn't have a for sale sign in it, but have a look at it. The 67 Chevelle. Look at Land Cruiser coming through. It's a diesel. Back to the Chevelle.
Just stay close to 6. Huh?
Check out this 63 Biscayne gasser. And Studebaker pickup. Ford coupe with the older flame paint job. This one, I believe they're raffling off this Coronet 65. Has all the information there if you want to buy a raffle ticket. For this Coronet. Guessing it's for charity of some sort. It is for Roland Raider Huddle Club. There's your information, so if you want to buy a raffle ticket, get a hold of them and they'll sell you one. No problem. Said for charity. Nice 58 Impala. Like I always say, you get here at a specific time. Cars haven't arrived yet, and by the time I'm done filming, people are leaving. That's what I always say about Long Beach. I gotta get here at a very specific time. This one's for sale. This one's $47,000. I believe this is the one we've seen at various meets. This 66. Don't hold me to that. It might not be the same car, but here's another 66. This is a two-door hardtop. 14,000 miles. 37,900. 714 number, so Orange County area. I'll give you a shot of the inside since it's a very low mileage car. This one's, it looks about right. It's a 55 Pontiac, 22,000. Here's your information. It's a two-door sedan. Some awfully big wheels on this C10. Lincoln Continental Mark IV. So this is about a 73 or so. This one has the earlier style Mark IV bumper with the later style bumper in the front, which would be a 73, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 73. 8,500 is for sale. No phone number. Yeah, I used to have a 73 when I was in the Navy. I think I paid 500 bucks for it back then. There's another one, not for sale. It just has that flyer on the windshield. Shorty Chevy van. See if this one's got a sign on it. Nope, no for sale sign. I saw that sign, I thought maybe it was a for sale sign from a distance. Still a cool buggy van. A little C10 short bed 68 could be yours for 50,000. Look what's going on. Obviously, it's full custom. Kind of a patinaed body. '71 El Camino. This one's 19,500. So all your information. Fluid engine. Probably got a small block. Says 350 on the fenders. Guessing it's a small block.
Had a different back window.
I think last Long Beach or the one before, we actually had a guy sell his El Camino from one of my videos. So you never know. So need an old Starfire convertible. This one is for sale. They kind of hide the information on you. So it's definitely not a common car. It's like the back ends on these. Little fins that kind of hang down. So just a neat car. The blown, I guess it's for sale, it just has a number on it. Blown 68. Camaro.
Because that's tedious. That's tedious because I want to.
All right, so it's 57 Fairlanes for sale, 19,900. So it's got an FE in it, so it's 390 FE with a 4-speed. So it's been modified on a little bit. This one is another raffle car. This is $300 for a ticket for this Torino Convertible. And there's your information if you want to purchase a raffle ticket. $300 for these tickets though. And also it's also for charity, I believe. I believe that's what it said. Double check. It's for charity. Here we go, look at this Toyota that's for sale. Actually, I went back and looked at the sign on the Torino. It's not for charity, or it doesn't say it's for charity. It could be for charity. If it is, go ahead and correct me, but Toyota is $10,000 for this one. So I know the vintage Japanese stuff has gotten very popular with this Impala. There's this 56 convertible for 95,000. Sure, I can't get around the front. He has too many chairs piled around it. Hopefully you can make out a phone number or find it for sale online somewhere. There's a 78 El Camino. 9,000. Oh, he's down to 7,500. Does have a little bit of those 80s clear coat issues. As I said before, if that Torino is the charity auction or charity raffle, let me know in the comments, but it did not say so on the sign, so I don't want to mislead anybody. The 2000 Camaro SS, 16,000, 54,000 miles. So I'm going to try to get through these last couple lines as quickly as possible. A catalytic converter dispenser. I'll show you this C10. Actually, my neighbor got a Prius from one of his relatives, and I said, you better get a cage put on that. The 72 C10, 32,000. The information's got a 396 in it. Yeah, the first thing he did is he went and got the cage put on. We got a hot rod now. Hey, we'll get this one. This one could be yours for 45,000. There's the information. Go ahead and pause it.
All steel body.
All steel body. Give you a good look. There's 58 Buick Convertible rolling in. Wow, that's a gorgeous car. This 65 Corvette. That's a nice one. That's not for sale, but I just had to bring it to you because it's very clean and very tastefully done. The English Ford Anglia.
Ponle que le hubiera echado 6 meses.
So these cars continue to leave this Riviera. I'm just going to barrel through these last two lines of cars. This one is for sale. This Plymouth for 9,000. There's your information.
Because I call Chris, wipe with Chris.
So he does need a little bit of help. There's a newer Ford pickup. I'm not going to get into too much depth on that one. Cadillac Convertible.
You gonna give it to us? Or you gotta ship it out of the country?
There's a Chevy that's for sale with no information. So I'm gonna go back in there. There's a 60s Dodge van I haven't seen around, so
We're back over here.
show you as much of this as I can. This is the A108 variety. Comes the Anglia. So we'll walk through. Couple Fox Body Mustangs. last line here. If there's anything for sale, I'll be sure to get it for you. Charger. Saw this one rolling in earlier. Very clean 67 Mustang. Nice pair of Impala lowriders like the 64 and the 62.
But now, is it worth to sell it for that price? I think no. I just rather keep it as a level.
All right, that's going to be a wrap here on July 10th, 2022 for the Long Beach High Performance Swap Meet. Lots of great cars we saw here, some of them for sale. We also have the event from Camarillo from yesterday, the National Collector Car Appreciation Day show. That'll be up on the channel on Wednesday, as well as I got a lot of other great car shows coming up for you that I'll be filming. Not doing Glendale Cruise Night next Saturday, so don't be looking for me there, as I've got family stuff to go do since it's my mother's wedding anniversary and it's my birthday next Saturday. So my mother wants to do a nice dinner, so I said, okay, we won't do the show. I might try to do a show earlier that day if I can. So anyhow, like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.